Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Just a heads up. I forgot that my Steam Stream Deck updated today. And of course, it's not working now. I wanted to click to go to my to my gaming screen, and it showed me an error. Oh my god. So yeah, I'll have to fix it later. Also, forgive me if I sound weird, but honestly, I got a booster shot today and I am starting to feel progressively worse. So let's see how long I'll survive. Hi, buzzing! It's the last door, the last one. There aren't any more of them. Well, honestly, the previous game also was titled The Last Door. And now it's The Last Door 2. So, I don't know how many Last Door there are, honestly. But yeah, scuffed stream. GG. I can't believe Angie took another hit of Bill Gates' 5G nanomachine satanic virus. It gives me life. Give more satanic viruses to me, yes, please. Oh wait, I just remembered that I finished the first chapter last time. So I'm starting the second chapter, right? The playwright was created... Oh, the backers. Yes, I'm starting the episode. The next episode. How are you doing, Buzzing? How are you feeling? I hope your week has been great. Happy Friday, by the way. I hope you're starting your weekend. Previously on The Last Door. Wakefield and Kaufman followed the only clue they had on DeWitt's location, the recipient of Anthony's disturbing letter, Alexander Dupre. Wakefield visited East Hill Asylum to gather some information on the Dupre's past. Doing okay. My week was... It was the week, right? It was one of the most the week, right? I feel you. I feel you. But it is the weekend. Like, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. So, hopefully it'll be better. Are you working this weekend? The museum has been shut down until further notice after the last weekend's hurricane, so I've been off this week, and they're moving me somewhere else on Monday? Oh, like to a different museum? Or like your living situation moving somewhere else because of the hurricane? Because I heard about the stuff that's been happening behind the pond. Is that how they say it? Elsewhere in town. Oh, okay. To work. All right. Good. I hope you're staying safe. I hope everything's all right for you. Wakefield discovered that Dupre was the leader of a secret society known as the Playwright. He learned that they practiced rituals with the goal of peering through the veil. Oh my god. The line that separates the common world from an outer void full of horrors. One of East Hill's patients turned out to be a member of the Playwright, but she escaped the asylum. Wakefield and Kaufman followed her to her hideout, a cabin in the mountains, when suddenly a big flock of birds appeared. Suspenseful music. I must forget nothing. Oh, is that me now? What's this? Everything must be set. Huh? I collected something. Is there a ladder? Oh. And there is a toot horn. When the time comes. Oh, okay, that was a rope. Wait, oh my god, give me a second. Okay, I'm fine. Or maybe it's an explosive that will go off when he pulls the rope. And I am visited again. Oh no, it's a fuse! It's not a rope! I don't think that was safe. Exploding things when you were... I hope he was not inside. Developed by... Buzzing. I'm so sorry. I don't know what you are referencing. We can use them for big pits? Is that a Homestuck term? Ah! Bird. I've been wondering a lot about the Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. Okay. Wait, for a moment the sky was dark. We heard the calls of 1,000 birds, but another sound rose above them. A sound I cannot describe. Oh! What? What just happened here? She exploded herself? Where's Miss Cone? We are too late. The windows are covered with wooden planks. It looks as if she were trying to keep someone from entering. Maybe the birds? I haven't watched that, but I'm... Wait, what was the name of that fan game? The very controversial one that was like Half-Life, the continuation of Half-Life. Also, I've watched Full Life Consequences, if you know that one. Hunt down the Freeman, yes, that was the one. Oh my god. That was a project. That was definitely a project. More like hunt down a better game. Oh, bird. Definitely. I mean, I feel the worst for so many people that worked on this game, but if I remember correctly, I think I've watched... Wait, who made a video about it? I think The Right Opinion made a great video about how... What happened, let's say. What happened with Hunt Down the Freeman? I think he made a video about that, and I think in the end, the producer, the person who came up with this whole idea, I think he got a job in like some game studio or something. So I think for him, it was in the end like a huge success. But so many people like, not necessarily. Or something from Getting Out. Maybe. What is this? It's ashes. At the circle? Chalk, a circle drawn hastily on the floor. She thought it could prevent what she knew was about to happen, but she was wrong. I do not know what to make of all this. I do. I am like 90% sure that Kaufman is in on it. That he either wants to join this society, or he is already part of this society. Are you alright, Kaufman? It's nothing, mein Freund. just a bit of cold. Now, my Freund, why are you saying that? I think we should talk. In light of the events we have recently witnessed, the matter cannot be delayed any further. You must make an important decision. It is not yet too late to go back to your daily lives, to our daily lives. If you do not want to continue, you must forget all about your patient, Jeremiah DeWitt. You will have to keep to yourself everything you have learned about the mystery of his disappearance and never talk about it again. But should you wish to continue the search, you will need to accept the consequences, whatever they may be. Please do not make this decision lightly. The path ahead is not without peril. You know my answer already, Kaufman. I must know what happened to DeWitt. So be it then. As you may have already realized, this matter involving your patient transcends the limits of psychiatry as we know it. We are not dealing with the effects of trauma or the demons of the subconscious, at least not in the terms we are used to. We are dealing with something old, something dark. A sinister truth that has been buried deep for generations. This man, Alexander Dupre, and his organization, I think they seek to uncover these secrets, and I fear they might have already done it. Miss Cohn's fate, whatever it was, must be related somehow, but my knowledge of this area is simply not sufficient. We must pay a visit to an old friend, someone I never thought I would want to see again. The man who introduced me to extended scientific field of the occult. My mentor, Professor Adam Wright. Oh, dun dun dun! Is he gonna be a brain in a jar? Oh, that would be so cool. Ow, 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 oh, ah! Sorry. Season 2, Episode 2, My Dearest Visitor. Sea waves. Wickport. Wright Manor. Let's go! I doubt he's away at this time of day. Perhaps he cannot hear us from the front. Let us try the back door. He cannot hear you because he's a brain in a jar. Oh, hello. Miss Oakwood. She's the manor's housekeeper. Yes, who is it? Good morning, Mrs. Oakwood. Don't you remember me? Why, Dr. Kaufman, bless my soul, it's been so long I hardly recognize you. How nice to see you again. Allow me to introduce my colleague, Dr. John Wakefield. Is the professor at home? We would like to see him. Why, yes, doctor, of course. I am quite forgetting myself. Let me take you to him. It is really good to see you come. He receives so few visitors these days, on account of his condition. His condition? He's a brain in a jar. Oh, sir, I'm right, sorry. I thought you knew. The professor, he suffers from an ailment afflicting his brain. It's in a jar. He is now entirely confined to his bed. Professor Wright, you have visitors. One of them is your old friend. Look, do you recognize him? It is Johann, Professor, your old pupil. I reckon he does remember you, Johann. It has been a long time since, I'm sorry I'm saying it differently, but like, It has been a long time since I have seen him so excited. He hasn't moved. I'll leave you to talk to the professor. It may be difficult to keep him on one subject for long, but oh, it does him such a world of good to speak with old friends. Should you need my assistance, I'll be in the backyard. Okay, so we in the intro, we've been playing as this guy. Professor? Uncle James, you are back. It is I, Professor, Johann Kaufman. Where's father? Where has he been taken? He suffers from some kind of memory loss. Yes, I'm afraid he will not tell us much in this state. If we could but stimulate his memories, maybe then he could tell us of his research, something to unravel the mystery of the playwright. Perhaps. We have few other options in any case. Let us try. Wait. Oh, I thought there's no music again, but like, why is it so low? Why don't you explore the manor? There may be some objects we can use to jog the professor's memory. Meanwhile, I'll try to talk to him about the time we researched together. That could also help him remember. True, true, true. Ah, there is some sound. Professor Wright's gaze remains fixed on a window, as though he were waiting for someone. Maybe for us. But he doesn't know it yet. The snow is falling outside, slow and silent. Oh my god, I'm struggling so much today. This has gotta be great. A large wardrobe of engraved wood. Okay, let's leave. A painting of the ocean at the end of the afternoon. There is a figure in black on the beach, but its face is shrouded by a hood. Interesting. A lamp provides a soft glow that somehow lacks warmth. Maybe it's electricity. An oil painting. It shows an obscure medieval scene. What's this? An old stone tower is depicted in the painting. Thorn vines have slithered across the entrance, forming a swarming blockade that almost seems to come alive when stared at for too long. Okay, so we've been here. There are some doors. Oh, another painting. An engraving on paper. The script is from a language unknown to me. French. Locked door, okay. Wait, it's the attic. Okay, so we have the attic over there. What's in here? It's open. It's a bathroom. Though I see myself in the mirror, the reflection is strangely distorted. Is it the mirror or your perception? A common radiator. A large porcelain tub, its hefty weight supported on 4 blackened iron feet. A thin ring of damp residue around its interior suggests recent use. A gilded pipe. It runs from the floor to the ceiling. Oh, it's probably heating or something. It won't open. Okay, so let's go downstairs. The attic is closed. Only the bathroom was open. Oh, that's him probably on the painting. A portrait of Professor Wright. His appearance was quite different back then. An imposing inquisitive figure. Oh, what's in here? Another corridor, strangely similar to that one upstairs, but oh, there's are we gonna follow the pipes? A sea landscape. A gilded pipe. It runs from the room at the end of the corridor to the room upstairs. Locked. So many locked doors. So many secrets to uncover. Oh, this is the kitchen. A gilded pipes. It runs from the ground to the corridor. A cast iron wood stove. Some bread. A bread oven. Various ingredients. Glass jars filled with spices and pickled food. It should be in the basement though. Oh.
Well, ding dangly do. Hello there, Angie.
Hello, Goodman. How are you doing? I hope your week has been great and your weekend is gonna be even greater. I am slightly sore after getting my booster shot today, and any movement of my left hand is very painful. Okay, so we found a door to the basement. Let's see. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. I am good. I am doing well. Thank you so much. Apart from the achy hand. But it's gonna get better. A thick layer of ice covers the pool of water. Well, it is. It is winter. Oh, let's talk to the lady. May I ask you something, Mrs. Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. How did the professor become afflicted? The ailment runs in his family. Mr. Wright suffers from it, and as did his father and grandmother before him. It is truly a terrible thing, and to think all these years Mr. Wright knew what would become of him. May God have pity on his poor soul. What are the symptoms of this illness? The ailment that runs in Professor Wright's family, do you know what its symptoms are? Well, I can't speak for those very long words physicians use, but I can tell you what I see in him. Professor Wright hardly remembers a thing from the last 40 years. It's like he is a child again. With God's mercy, it has now gone so far that it torments him no longer. Torments him no longer? He was tormented before? Thank you. Have a good day. You too. Oh, a tree. This oak tree looks ancient. Probably older than the banner itself. It's an oak tree and her name is Oakfield? Oak something? Is this a cemetery? Ooh. The statue portrays a clergyman hiding his face behind a mask. Mask? The queen has removed her mask. There is an empty hole where her face should be. Oh. Oh? The central statue portrays a clothed figure holding a clay vessel. The vessel has a small hole in it, just large enough to see a metal object hidden inside. Ooh. Can I take it? The sage has removed his mask. There's an empty hole where his face should be. This statue portrays a peasant woman with her face hidden by a mask. And a tree. A stiff tree almost seems like a statue itself. I want to... When the four remove their masks of lies, the path to the grave will be cleared. So we have two that have removed their masks. So I need to do something with the woman and the clergy. And there is some metal object here. I can't take it though. Okay, I'll have to probably find some way of manipulating those statues. Maybe from somewhere else. Okay, I think this goes back and... No, this is the front. Oh, what's this? There's a strange ornament on the wall. I think I can move it. Maybe if you move it, the statues move. Okay, I chose the tower. Let's go back and check the statues because I suspect that might be it. Wait, the statue portrays a sage hiding his face behind a mask. Clergy hiding his face? Yes, I was right! Because previously the sage was not hiding his face behind a mask. He was the same as the queen. Okay. But maybe there's more buttons like that. But this is gonna be hard if they're like scattered across this whole place. And I'll have to find each to like... Okay, but so this is the tower. So there's either tower or this gate. And I suspect that now there are two that are not hiding their faces. Yes. Sage removed his mask. Okay. Okay, we are already onto something. A puzzle. So we have one button here. Let's see. What is this? A fierce lion damaged by the harsh weather of the coast. Its head is missing. Aww. Cannot open the main door. A fierce lion damaged by the harsh weather of the coast, but this one is not missing a head. Okay, can't go further to the left. I can go downstairs. Probably I'm gonna leave the location, and I don't want to do that yet. Okay. So we have one button here. Okay, okay. And we have still like the whole house to explore. And already I feel that we are ahead. I wonder if those buttons also, like, I don't know, maybe unlock door inside a house. Who knows? I don't. At least not yet. An antique ceiling lamp. Is this the main door? No. Oh, this is cozy. Oh, what is that? Oh, those are probably paintings. I thought those are like cogs that I could move or something. Professor Wright has an eclectic collection, from old adventure novels to treatises on the occult sciences. Some of the titles, I believe, have been forbidden by the crown. Whoa! Nice. What's this? A tin soldier. It looks to have been painted by hand. It commemorates some military campaign that I have not heard of. Take it. Could it hold some special significance to Professor Wright? Perhaps it will help him stimulate his memories. Yes, good idea. A painting of the cliffs of this region. A fire burns fiercely, rendering the air thick and heavy in the room. And cozy. Ooh, I would love to sit in like a comfy chair in front of a fireplace like that. I know I sound like an old lady saying that, but it's so comfy. A globe. The surface is extraordinarily detailed. Judging by the strange shape of the continents, this must derive from a fictional work or some prehistoric era. I can click on it? It probably has like a hidden compartment. Clank. It's a different sound. Clank. No, they all make clank. I thought it's gonna be like with a safe where there were like clicking, but if there was like a clank, I knew that there was like a, you know, clank. I don't think there's a difference. Oh well. But I have a tin soldier. It's locked. I can hear the racket of many birds on the other side. Oh no! Oh no! I don't like it! I don't like the birds! Oh my god, after playing this game, I'm gonna have actual fear of birds. Every time Angie streams, I am compelled to check the redeems to see if I can once again have the ability to be nasty little goblin and make her play something. And make me play some more Homestuck? Why? Did new Homestuck game came out? Honestly, the next game I think I want to play is the trombone thing. Have you guys seen it? Oh my god. A porcelain jar containing some dried branches. Deltarune brain rot. Oh, so you want me to play Deltarune? Oh, is that the exit? Yeah, it is. Okay. Would you want me to play some Deltarune? Honestly, I was thinking about maybe replaying Undertale. Because, truth be told, I've played it once and never again. We must find a way to help Professor recover his memories. Why don't you try find some object that the Professor may have kept as a memento? Meanwhile, I'll keep him blah 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 telling him. Yeah, tell him. Professor Wright? Father? Why must you spend so much time away? Father. I brought you a toy. Do you recognize this, Professor Wright? Sergeant Downing was sent to the front. The man that returned was not Sergeant Downing. My dearest visitor, he will know where to look. Oh, what a time we will have. Your visitor? What do you mean, Professor? He'll have seen the map and he will know the book of the travels. The book of travels? Yes, yes. He'll work it out, but it must not be too easy, no. But he will find the prize, I'm sure. Prize? What on earth is he talking about, Kaufman? Something concealed, something precious. In his adult state, could he have hidden away parts of his research? He was always a proud man. He would not easily have forgotten his most groundbreaking work. A sense of its grave importance, at least, would have remained. In his confusion, perhaps, he had holed it away somewhere for his dearest visitor of his to find. Why don't you explore the manor? Perhaps something will relate to his ramblings. Meanwhile, I'll continue my endeavors to revive his memory through conversation. Okay, so we have that map downstairs. There is that map downstairs. I think, like I said, I think that's a like a compartment for something. So maybe there's a book here that will tell us about something about travels. There's a large volume here, quite worn. It's an illustrated edition of the Travels of Marco Polo. Perhaps this is the book of travels that Professor Wright mentioned. There's a mark on one of the pages. We began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. At last we arrived at the merciful sight of the great ocean. We followed the coast north in dear hope of reaching our home soon. It was not to be. The king of the land we traversed had declared war on the great Khan, so we were forced to return as we had come. We never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. Our sea voyage was short, as our sails billowed with the powerful southern winds. We reached the most eastern cape and landed there. Our backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon reached home. Okay, so I think I'll have to write it down, because here, honestly, I think it says that... Is this? Oh, we began our journey by crossing the unforgiving desert, always facing the setting sun. So if they were facing the setting sun, so they were traveling west. Right? They were traveling west. At least we arrived at the merciful sight of the great ocean. We followed the coast north in dear hope of reaching home soon. So traversed had declared war on the great Khan, so we were forced to return. We had come. We never set foot in that bloody land again. We knew there was a port just a few miles to the south where we could find a boat. Our sea voyage was short, as our sails billowed with the powerful southern winds. Southern. Okay, so they were pushed from south to the north. We reached the easternmost cape and landed there. Our backs to the sea, we marched forth and soon reached home. Okay, so I am sure that they started here, then there, then went back, and here, and here. Yes! Oh my god! It seems I have triggered a hidden mechanism. A small compartment has opened in the globe. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. That puzzle was cool. There's a sealed letter inside. It is simply addressed to my dearest visitor. Kaufman needs to see this before it is opened. Oh, definitely. Ah. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But, buzzing. Speaking of Deltarune, but there's still like only... It hasn't... Wait. There wasn't any additional content released, right? There's still like only two episodes? Look what I found! Kaufman, look! I found an envelope. It was hidden inside a globe. that a strange mechanism opened. To my dearest visitor, let us see what's inside. Exactly, this is another part of an intricate riddle. But to what purpose? To conceal something, perhaps? Or just the last acts of a confused and drowning mind? I'm increasingly of the opinion that this is some mental construct, some riddle conjured by the professor's failing mind. He may not have even understood what he hid. Those seeking wisdom must first know their own foolishness. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal what the cold eye of logic sees not. Okay, reflect on yourself. There is a mirror in the bathroom. In the heat of passion, I'm wondering if we are supposed to make like a steam in the bathroom. And who would that visitor be? That's unknown to me, mein Freund. There's only one way to answer that question. If we can find the answer to the professor's riddle, perhaps we'll be able to solve this mystery. Perhaps. Okay, so this is the mirror for sure. Reflect on yourself, said the riddle, and the cold eye of logic sees not. Could there be something here, hidden somehow? Yes. Probably if we get a lot of steam. Mystery music. But how? Okay. Let's try. Oh. Let's try talking to the lady again. Wrong door. Right door? Oh, she's gone. Where's she now? Maybe in the basement? Oh, there she is. Oh my god, I didn't notice her. May I ask something, Miss Oakwood? Of course, Doctor. Is Professor Wright fond of riddles? Indeed, yes. He has long been an enthusiast of every mind game you can imagine. In the better days, he would host parties every other month. Themed soirees, he called them. Of course, those were good times. It seems so long ago now. Okay, so, yeah. The door is locked. Spices. Okay, this pipe goes here. And then it goes through the bathroom. And honestly, it goes to the attic. So there's something on the attic that is powered by something in the basement. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal what the cold eye of logic sees not. Okay, so honestly, cold eye of logic is just us seeing the reflection. And he even says that the reflection is distorted. But if we can make steam in here, then that would be heated burst of passion, whatever. But how? Let's try looking outside again. Maybe I missed something there. Or wait. These are just dried branches. I can't take them. Too bad. We have lion that is missing a head. There is the oak tree, older than the manor itself. And there we have the cemetery. But there is nothing that I can do here right now. Even the tree looks like a statue, right? Okay, I am definitely missing something. There's the... I can go to the front of the building here. There's the kitchen over here. Old teapot. Oh! It's filled with cold water. How about we make it hot? If I want to heat the teapot on the stove, I'll need to start a fire first. The stove already has plenty of wood. Maybe she can start a fire for us? I mean, she's... Okay, whatever. Okay, now we probably need those dried branches. And a fire. Grab some dried branches and start a fire here. Teapot into the fireplace? No? I need fire. Grab those dried branches, take the fire, take it into the kitchen. It's that easy. Come on, please. Apparently the army is in town helping clean up after last weekend's hurricane. I just saw an army transport truck go by. Ooh. Scary. Oh, wait. I can grab something from here? I may need matches? Why haven't I noticed them? Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna leave this, so... Okay. Let's start this fire. Let's put the teapot. Making tea. The water will cool down soon. Good thing I know what to do. Yes. Steamed up the thing. Reflect on yourself in the heat of passion to reveal knowledge that the cold eye of the logic sees not. Condensation from the teapot's steam has revealed a hidden message. I'll add this clue to the letter. Knowing yourself, you may look upon your master. Meet his imposing gaze and seek to understand what lies beneath. Thereby learn the question, if not the final answer. Okay, let's talk to our friend. Only by answering the riddle can we hope to solve the mystery. Yeah. Okay, so knowing yourself, you can look upon your master. Meet his imposing gaze and seek to understand what lies beneath. Thereby learn the question, if not the final answer. There's his painting downstairs, and I think he said that he was imposing or something. This one. Look upon your master. Meet not only his imposing gaze, seek to understand what lies beneath. As I suspected, there's a small key taped to the back of the picture frame and a note. I'll add this clue to the letter. Oh, another one. The question is the world from the peak of man's tallest tower. The question is the world from the peak of man's tallest tower. The answer yearns up to it from the root of life and time itself. Ah, so many words. And I have a key. Tallest tower, the attic? Should I look from the attic? Wait. Question from the peak of man's tallest tower. The answer yearns from the... Okay, so probably I need to go to the attic. Man, I am so just connected to this game. A shelf covered in all ornaments, pieces of metalwork and pipes on strange shapes. another button. This one is a bird and a singing bird. Let's see. I'm gonna go down to see what it changed. What's this? An unusual electrical device. I'm unfamiliar with its function, but I can tell that there is a piece of equipment missing. Maddox, hi! Happy Friday and a happy streaming session. Oh, thank you so much, Maddox. I saw you playing Cyberpunk recently. How are you liking it? Are you playing for the first time, or have you played it when it came out originally? I need to get back to it. I got like, I think pretty far. I got to the moment where I have to pick side, and I'm like, I don't want that, and I stopped playing. Yeah, definitely there's something missing here. I hope you're doing okay. I am doing fine, just a little sore after getting the vaccine. Okay, so looking at the trees. Wait, Sage has removed his mask. Statue portrays peasant with a hidden face. Queen with face hidden. Okay. Okay. I played it after release on PS5, that plat trophy there, so I may say I really enjoyed it. Oh, wow, nice! That is, okay, so I haven't finished yet, but I got to the... Wait, what was the last thing I remember? I remember doing something with the Voodoo Boys. People raised on like 2000 games don't really care about bugs that much as newer generation. Bugs back then was a feature. I think back then bugs were like, if a games were released without bugs, because you couldn't like just, sometimes update the game. That's also, I was thinking about it the other day. That's so mind-blowing. Basically, the game had to be shipped in perfect condition, no bugs, because then it would be unplayable. And because it was sold on like CDs or DVDs, you couldn't just update it. Now everything is sold digitally, so they can release a broken game and fix it later. But yeah, honestly, the old games were a little... But because of that, we had to learn to live with the jank if there was any. That is absolutely true, yeah. But I remember... Oh god, I remember when I was buying... my dad was buying PC... Oh my god, what was the name? PC World, I think? I was buying CD Action. And I remember, I think, on CD Action that there were sometimes patches for the games. Like, if you had a game, you could buy CD Action and you would have a patch there. Ow. But yeah, sometimes bugs were a feature, absolutely. But I feel that now, because games can be easily fixed... Oh, not so easily, but like they can be fixed later after the game was released. I think because of that, there isn't such a push for, a perfect I'm lacking words for a perfect state when you are releasing it. Or right now, games can be released in episodes like this one that I'm playing right now. The answer yearns up to it from the very root of life and time itself. I should check if there is something hidden near the tree. Yeah, that's true. Releasing unfinished product and labeling it early access is common procedure now. I get what you mean. Free beta testing, basically. Exactly! And I know that it can be risky. I highly recommend watching, there is on YouTube a video of like a creation process of Hades. Highly recommended because it shows, like, in my opinion, both pros and cons of like a releasing early access game. And that's true that you can have like free beta testing, but then you have like a whole community that is, you know, sitting on your back and just they want to see you release new things. So you can't just be working on something on the back end and fixing bugs. You have to be releasing new content, otherwise they're gonna get bored or they're gonna get angry, and that is also not great. So yeah, but there are also like games that never get released, like what, Star Citizen? Okay, but I know that I need to switch this button again, because this button is for the queen. And now she should be unmasked right now. Okay, let's go down. Oh, I need to go to the tree. Back then the game were also buggy. I think it's just mostly nostalgia attacking through people when they remind themselves of games from their younghood. That is true as well, I think. That sometimes you remember the game as better than it actually was. It looks as though something has been concealed beneath the thick roots. Grab it. Another note, a key, bound together. I'll add this to the clues. It is a truth our ancestors knew and with stone silence came to unknow. Huh? There's a key. This key has been engraved with the shape of a feather. Oh no! Oh no! Is it gonna be to that door where I can hear the birds? I don't want to go there. Birds are scary. Gotta make my wife tea before she comes back or I'm gonna be in trouble. Yeah, good idea. Go make your wife some tea. Make sure it's good. Okay, because I remember I heard birds and I came here. I don't want to go there. But what choice do I have? Who's taking care of all those birds? Inside this cage there is a bird with a black head and orange breast. The sign reads Perhula Perhula. A truth that our ancestors knew and through stone silence came to unknown. There's a small compartment in the base of this bust. A note. That only by entering and gnashing jaws of primal horror. What? Inside the cage there's a crow with the black and grey feathers. The sign reads Corvus Cornix. There's a small bird with black and white wings and a feathered crest. The sign reads Upupa Apopes. A bird with black and yellow beak. The sign on its cage reads Turdus merula. This is grey breast and brown wings. Passer domesticus. Just passing by. A curious bird with long legs. Ooh! The sign on the cage reads Porphyrio eleni. I feel like I'm butchering the Latin so much. A bird with a pale brown breast. Inside this cage, the sign Lucinia megarinchos. I don't know. A red feather on his head and breast. Erythacus rubecula. An embroidered cloth covers this cage. On it is written, if the birds are silent, the face trails off. If the birds are silent. Then I can uncover this bird? The bird inside this cage has yellowish brown feathers. The sign on the cage reads Carduelis flevorsus. Okay. That only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. Primal horror. If the birds fall silent. Okay, I have a cloth. That says if the birds fall silent. But how can I silence the birds? Maybe I can show this cloth to the professor? Let's try. Oh, there's one painting that I haven't checked. An enormous painting showing a torrential river and a wave splashing on the banks. In the background, I can see old church, apparently abandoned. Maybe this? No. Maybe this? You need a handkerchief? The birds fall silent. Let's ask the lady in the kitchen about the birds. Maybe she'll know something. May I ask you something? Yes. Okay, nothing. I must go. How about the cloth? Nothing. Okay. Only by entering the gnashing jaws of primal horror. Entering gnashing jaws of primal horror. The basement? But I need a key to the basement. Bread oven. Gnashing jaws of primal horror. What can it be? Maybe I missed something here? Covered in old pieces of metalwork and pipes in strange shapes. And there's this. I need something here, but like I don't know what. Gnashing jaws of primal horror. What? Ow! 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 Sorry. Lion! Lion! Oh my god, there's a lion! There's a lion! I just remembered. Only, yes. There is... Hi, James! How are you doing? I hope you had a great week. Happy Friday. Hope it's the weekend for you already. There's something hidden in the lion's mouth. A lever. Doing well? Glad to hear. I triggered some mechanism inside the matter. There's also a note in here. I'll add this to the clue. Will you at last know the truth? Could this be the last part? No, I don't think so. But I unlocked something. Tomorrow's the weekend. For me, it is already the weekend, so yay! Yay for me! Mission complete. Respect +1. Nice. Basement? No. Maybe something outside? No. Okay, let's keep going. I think there's also one door upstairs that I haven't tried opening. I mean, that I couldn't open yet. This one? No. Nearly spooky month here in the UK. Yes! Spooky month almost upon us. Nothing here. Okay, so oh! The wall opened! Secret passage has opened at the end of the corridor. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel. Looks like Professor Wright's archive. I should bring Kaufman here at once. Woo! Solve the mystery! Experiments 1885. Let us see. Have a look at this. Be careful, there is a small key inside the folder. 1st August 1885. Results at last. After many months of tedious observation, something has finally come to the other side. From the other side, I heard the sound of footsteps exploring the proximity of the stone archway. This would seem to verify my hypothesis. Absolute horror is the key that we seek. 20 September 1885. Now that they have proven themselves useful, I have installed 2 new devices in the outer tunnels. I dare not go deeper. I have not heard it again, but I know the thing must be still down there in the dark. 12 November 1882 and 85. Containment in the underground tunnel has been breached. Blank gone. 15 December. I have no choice but to abort the experiment. It can no longer be controlled. There is but one thing left to do. I'll seal the tunnel and hope that the abomination remains forever entombed within. Are those monsters from beyond? What is this supposed to be? It seems to be a log that the professor kept during one of his experiments, almost 7 years ago. It is noteworthy that one of these entries has been redacted. But what is written there? It cannot be true. It must be some kind of hallucination. A sign. Cthulhu's about. Yes! I mean, honestly, this game feels more like a Hastur than Cthulhu, but it might as well be. Who knows what story inspired this episode? A sign of Professor Wright's illness, maybe. Perhaps, though we should not jump to conclusions. We can conclude that the professor had another working place, underground. Perhaps the key opens the basement door. There could be a route through to this underground tunnel. Meanwhile, I'll keep looking through these documents. There must be something more than the folder among this mess. Wait, so he's sending me again to scout? We just read a note that said, ooh, I released something evil and something dangerous and I must entomb it in the basement. And we're like, let's go to the basement and check it out. And I'm like, dude, what? No self-preservation, none whatsoever. I want to do some day play the Cthulhu mech? Mech tape? Wait, Cthulhu mech? Mecha Cthulhu? Like a robot Cthulhu? Yes, I approve of this idea. Piles of paper of all kinds. Discarded notes, letters, receipts, all mixed up. Cthulhu tech. Nice. Many folders, they have no distinctive tag on them. What about here? A long series of folders with dates on them in complete disarray. And this is probably going to be a clue. A set of framed silhouettes. Under each is an inscribed plaque. Mr. Oh my god. I love Lovecraft stories. Oh, same! Absolutely same. Sorry, losing my voice slowly. Last stream I was talking about, I told a story how I went to like a job interview once and there was a guy, I think he was the manager or team lead, and there was a lady from recruitment. And they were both like sitting and interviewing me. And it was back in the day when like it was, I don't know, it was allowed, or maybe it was a little bit expected to add a note at the end of your resume telling like a few words about you, about your interest and such. And I wrote there information that I like board games, video games, and horror literature of 19th and early 20th century. because it was a time when I was high on reading like Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe, Robert Chambers and such, and I was like so into those stories. And the guy asked me, so we had this interview, and the guy asked me at the end, so tell me about those horror stories. What do you like about them? And I was like, yeah, so these are mostly stories by like classic like romantic writers like Edgar Allan Poe and such. And I said, what fascinates me is how they portrayed a slow descent into insanity by the narrator, and how slowly you can see through his eyes that the reality you perceive changes and basically and they go insane. And he was like, yes, interesting. The lady from recruitment was like, what? And there's a happy ending. In the end, they decided to hire me, so I guess they were sold on my love of horror stories. Anyway, yes, going back to this. Mr. Strachan was a well-positioned man. He fell madly in love with the younger daughter of the Bartleys, and so he proposed to her. I don't read much anymore. Alas, I don't have a ton of information retention or media literacy, so I don't read much. I mean, sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I feel that the act of reading itself is nice. Oh. So this is gonna be a man. So this is gonna be Mr. Strachan. Okay. Young Agnes fancied the idea of marrying an older man, but she... Oh, hello, thank you. But she always hid her feelings from her mother. So this is gonna be a lady. Mrs. Bartley did never take her eyes off her daughter and watched them at all times. So I think this is correct. Mr. Bartley tried to show his support for their daughter, but his wife never paid any attention to him. Ah! Bonked for being a book liker, nerd. Oh. Well, I am a nerd. What can I say? A compartment has opened in the wall. Oh, another... Oh, yes. This is good. This is good. This is a good button. Very important button. I still need some time here. Blah, blah, blah. Some shredded paper. It appears to have been notes. Okay, so I think we should have 3 statues that are showing their face. We have basement key and we have a cloth. And I need to find the 4th button to have all the 4 statues showing their face. I just want to check which one was that. Can't bonk me. I'll listen to the audiobook since I can't read that well due to my eyes. This is absolutely valid, you know, like I also love audiobooks, and there are some books that I don't know why, but I just can't read. There are just some books that are, I don't know, like I tried to read one book by Andrzej Sapkowski, not The Witcher. He also wrote other books except for The Witcher. It was called Narrenturm, and I tried to read it, but I just couldn't get through it. I don't know why. There was just something about the style that he used to write those books that it was just so... I couldn't focus on it. But then I got like an audiobook, and I was listening to it when I was like traveling to my parents, when I was taking a bus or taking a tram or taking a whatever rocket plane, rocket ship. Oh, it's the clergyman. Okay. And I was listening to the book, and I was having so much fun, honestly, when somebody was reading it to me. A friend of mine promised me that she would read me a 40k short... 40k like Warhammer 40k, or 40k words short quote unquote story for my birthday in December, and I'm really hyped for that. Aww, But that is nice. Is it 40? Is it Warhammer 40k? Okay, because I was about to say 40k words does not sound like a short story. Do you have a story chosen? It's completely dark in here. I feel a cold draft coming from the front. Oh, Jesus. I thought I died. Ruined match? What? Okay. Oh. I hope I have unlimited matches. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I've run out of matches. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Ah! Go back, go back. Ah! Lurking? What is the sound of lurking? Please. Approaching. Have I died? What? I've fallen through a hole. Where am I? There's a lamp. The flow of air is stronger here. It looks like a component of some sort of a machine. And there's a lamp. Why is there a lamp here? A working lantern? Now I can get out of here safely. This part of the tunnel is blocked by a cave-in. The underground tunnel is not accessible from here. I should go back. Ugh. Thank goodness, a ladder. Oh, yes. Jesus. Yeah, and take this piece, whatever it is. It's probably the thing for the machine in the attic. Oh my god. I'm looking between a few orc stories primarily because she loves doing the funny orc voice, but I'm also thinking maybe asking her for a few chapters of one of the novels about the Primarchs. Speaking of audiobooks, I recently bought one for the story yesterday. Stephen King's Dark Tower. Ooh! I've never... Honestly, I think I've never read any Stephen King books. I'm not saying that they are bad, but just that I've never done it. I only watched some movies based on his books. I remember when I was, I think, in middle school. My classmate, a friend from class, was reading it, and I know she read Carrie, but I think then she started reading it, and I think it traumatized her. This old furniture has been left here to rot. Maybe there's something hidden there. Love, love, love the Primarchs because they are so ridiculous. Just somehow the most over-the-top nonsense among all the other over-the-top nonsense. Aren't Primarchs those sons of... Oh, wait, I didn't read what he was saying. I was able to use the key to explore the basement. There's a large hole in the floor. One side of the hole may lead to some sort of tunnel, but it was completely covered in rocks and debris, so I could not tell for sure. They're pretty long, so brace yourself. Oh, yeah. That's why I turn to reading, like, short stories right now, because I'm having problem reading, like, longer books at the moment. Covered in debris, it sounds as if the professor succeeded in blocking the entrance to this underground area. It is unfortunate for us. I have made some progress on my own, mein Freund. I think this could help us delucidate the new step in our search. Have a look. I bet he's a bad guy. He's calling me a friend. He's helping me. Today, a meeting finally took place. You see, Mr. Wright, our organization is keenly interested in your research. We could reach an agreement to fund this project. But first, we need to know the details. I understand. The main factor is the condition of the test subject, how open he is to suggestion. As you know, only the human mind can open a physical passage to the other side. So a complete, absolute darkness will be required for the experience to result, a secluded place, completely isolated. A place that can only bring thoughts of what may be hiding in the dark. I have the perfect location in mind. But in total darkness and seclusion, how could the result of the experiment be studied or confirmed? That is precisely where your organization can provide help. I have designed a special device that would allow me to listen from a safe distance, but I lack the means to manufacture it myself. That we could arrange. Oh, those are those pipes! For the listening device, I thought those pipes were for, like, steam or hot water. But there's one last thing I would like to know. How would the experience be triggered? By means of a chemical compound of some kind? Do you mean a serum? Not at all. That would be of no elegance whatsoever. The trigger is the mind itself, the emotion known as terror. The primal fear that still survives in the depths of our mind from the times humans were mere beasts. That which allows us to open a physical passage beyond the veil of rational thought. Primal terror is the key that we will use to open the last door. He said the title! Could this organization be the playwright? It may be, my Freud. If so, then we are closer to the truth than we know. But in this room, I have been able to find only some fragments of this information, discarded material. It looks as if the main bulk of documents were moved from this room and hidden somewhere else. The basement tunnel. That seems the most reasonable conclusion. But access to that place is lost, is it not? The entrance was sealed. There may be another access that we do not know about. If we could find and use the device that the professor mentioned in his log, I believe we could shed some light on this matter. I know which device. I know how to make it work. I am so smart. Feeling so smart tonight. Also, wait, I unlocked the thing in the graveyard. I think that will be our entrance, other entrance to this underground. I think it will work now. Okay. This sound. Do my ears deceive me? Is that a piano melody? I must seek Kaufman at once. Not to state the obvious, but it sounds as if someone is still down there playing the piano, of all things. But how is that even remotely possible? I do not know, but this means something important to us. It means there's another entrance to the underground tunnel, and we must find it. But we have run out of leads. You did not find anything of use in the archive, and Professor Wright continues to mutter incoherently about childhood memories. You must hypothesize the professor. You must hypnotize the professor, mein lieber Freund. He's starting to love me. We are running out of options. This might be the only way to find the answers we seek. No. Let me go. Let me go to the... Look at this candle. Fix your eyes upon it. Your body is as light as a feather. Everything around you fades. You are entering a dark, endless void. Are we him now? Listen to my voice. Where are you? A great number of trees surround me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north and west. The great number of trees. The sun is setting. I can go north and west. The sun is set. Let's go west. I'm on the beach. There's a huge rock here. Many birds circle the sky overhead. To the north, I see the shore. To the west, there is a person. Go west. As soon as I approach, the figure darts between the rocks, as though it were frightened of me. Go back. Go east. A great number of trees surround me. Go north. It used to be a point and click, now it's a text adventure. I stand beside a waterfall. It is not water that falls, but mud and rock from a great height. They fall and fall into a bottomless abyss. Behind the waterfall, to the east, lies a tunnel. To the west, I see the edge of the forest. Again? East tunnel, west edge of the forest. West edge of the forest. I stand beside the shore. The water wets my shoes, and all around me lies the wrecks of the ship. Homestar Runner taught me about his Getty Flask. I played a text adventure. Because when I was reading Lord of the Rings for the first time, there weren't many games based on the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So I managed to find online a text adventure based on The Hobbit. It was one of the ways I learned English in middle school. To the north, something floats in the water. To the east, I can see the edge of the forest. To the north? A body floats in the water. I will not look upon his face. Go back. East? Beside a waterfall. East? I know that one! I saw someone stream that once! Really? Oh, wow. I am in the dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well. He's upset. He yells at me. He begs me to stop. The tunnel divides into many passages. I can go north, south, and west. You can just up and kill the other hobbits for no reason. Lord of the Rings genocide run. Absolutely. Wait, go south. Is this going back? A passage ends here, an empty cave, a big round hole in the wall. Behind it, I can hear the sea. Go back. Go north? I'm in a large open space with a piano. Something stands next to the piano. I can't clearly see it. Its face. The tunnel stretches into the dark. Walk down the tunnel. I can't go back anymore! It is a very small room. In the center lies a deep pit. A ladder goes down. It is so dark. Down there it lies. It waits. It will not continue. I must go. I will not continue. I must go back. Go down the ladder. I cannot. I can hear it with me. Its breath. Dear God, I must flee. You must continue. It waits for me. It waits down there. I have gone down the ladder. I cannot see. It's pitch dark. I could feel its breath. It's here. It's with me. Oh God, that was horrible. Enough. We went too far, my friend. You are right. I did not think he would react this way. You did well by stopping the trance, Kaufman. I'm worried because they said that the veil can be opened by terror. Real horror hours, yeah. By terror. And I was wondering if by being there with that thing, he would be terrified enough to open the veil. I think it would be best if we leave it for today. Let us return to the inn. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let's discuss the next steps in our investigation. No, I want to check the graveyard. Knock, knock. Come in. Oh, you're in bed? Are you all right? Worry not, Wakefield. I am just feeling a bit feeble. It must be all this cold and humidity. Nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion about what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? The man? Mention a man that shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I cannot remember his name. Oscar. We should attempt to find him. He may know something about Professor Wright's fears. If we can find this man, I'm sure we will shed some light upon the mystery. Why don't you go to the village and try to find out something about Oscar? My apologies, but I must stay here and recover my strength. Okay, Wickport Inn, Town Square. And I cannot go back to the... Oh, God damn it. Well. Okay, but before we continue, give me a 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Oh, have I told you guys how badly I react to this COVID vaccine? Oh my God. Oh, when I wanted to get up and go to the, you know, other side of my apartment, I untangled myself from here. And the moment I moved my left arm, it's like, oh my God, piercing pain. Oh, it started with like a little bit of a, you know, uncomfy feeling in the arm, but right now it's like somebody is trying to pull it out from the socket. And it's not nice. But I'll survive. When I'm sitting still, it does not hurt. The Fisherman's Lodge. Fish. Give me fish. Although, you know what? Before we go to the Fisherman's Lodge, I want to check out this place a little bit more. A tree. There should be some birds, some ominous birds. What's this? Oh! Seaside. Some abandoned wooden planks. Perhaps they are here to repair of local fishing boats. Possible. There is a line and there is a boat, and I can run away with this boat. An old rotting boat rests on the shore. The name Providence is written on the side. An old rotting boat. Okay, so I thought there's gonna be something about this ore. I think that's how it's called. Ooh, what's this? An old rusty bronze bell, typical of a seafaring vessel. It is engraved with the name Augustine. Take it. Someone may be able to tell me more about it. Nice. This old ship is completely wrecked. Far in the distance, I can see a lonely tree bent by the sea wind. Okay. Interesting. So many interesting things. And I have a bell. And now we can get back to the city. I mean, city. that's an overstatement. There's like 5 houses. What's this? A church? This is the door to the Church of Wickport. Knock, knock. It is closed. Maybe if I... Snow all but covers the window. Evidently, no one has been... no one has been here to clear it in a very long time. It is too frosted over to see inside. Abandoned. Nobody lives here. Ooh, ooh. Oh. The window is closed shut. Oh, they don't want me here. They don't want to speak. Spooky, scary stuff is happening in this town. Ooh! You cannot cross the sea merely by standing. An old poster of a local traditional sport. Staring at the water. What's this? Old picture of village inhabitants. The wheel taken from the helm of a ship, perhaps a trinket from the owner's days as a ship helmsman. Perhaps. Perhaps. Hello, a lady dressed rather elegantly for someone who came to drink in a place like this. What a broad like you does in a place like this. Those two fishermen has just given me a suspicious look. Hello. Bottles of rum, dark beer, and a couple of taps of pale ale. Good morning. You want a drink? A man in the corner. Fred, you can ignore him. He's a sad, lonely drunk. A man named Do you know a man called Oscar? You mean Father Oscar? You can find him in a church when he is not in here. It's right outside. When will the church open? I wonder if you know when will the church open. I knocked on the door, but there was no answer. Church? Let me give you some advice. Barmaids ain't the people to ask about church opening hours. This here bar is my church. Most of the village comes to see things my way too. We pray here these days. Nice. The whole village has forsaken the church, but why? The town is forsaken, no work on the coast these days, see? Few can make a living. Most of the fishers and sailors have up and left. Half the cottages lie abandoned. Those who stayed, they barely leave their homes except to come here, of course. But surely then there must be more than just this. Many coastal towns face the same struggle, but none lie abandoned. Well, there's rumors. Silly stories if you ask me, but some take 'em real serious. Fishers, big dependable guys, they'll tell you they've seen stuff out there on the water. Apparitions, shapes among the rocks. I say it's the booze talking, and I should know. Who could see anything in all this mist anyway? But fishers, they're superstitious. Folk believe the tales, and one by one they just didn't come here no more. Have you met Professor Wright? The professor? Sure, saw him every other day as a young'un. Always involved in the village. He was la-di-da all right, but folk respected him. He got stuck in. Didn't last, though. Shut himself away, started getting visitors from out of town. He stopped coming to the village eventually. Last I heard, he's gone crazy. None of us knows for sure, though. Been years since I saw him. Aw, that's too bad. I mean, it's nice to know that the professor liked being involved in the town. I'll leave you to work. Godspeed. Godspeed to you too. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Let me drink in peace. Are you a ship captain? Why? What's it up to you? Does I look like a captain? Your 3 earrings? Your hat? Your hands. Because of your hands, calloused by years of knotting rope and reeling in line. Any fisherman has hands like these. 3 earrings? You have double the 3 capes, is that right? Indeed I have. Good Hope, Lewin, and Horn. Therefore I hold the right to stand before kings and to piss against the wind. If I dies in the sea, these 3 rings will pay my wake. But no, that'll not happen now. Do you mean you will not set sail again? I love the sea more than anything. It is my passion, my freedom, my life. But there are many things about him that we do not know. There are, far from the coast in deep dark, things we are still unprepared to behold. Believe me, those things await deep down. Have you seen any of those things? No, but you may have heard 1 or 2 of the stories the fishermen tell about things seen out there. It is not but tales of young'uns. Tales for young'uns, mere superstition from men too cowardly to face the dark. Any good seaman knows that in the storm wind and stretched rope can shake and sing. I myself have mistaken such keening for the wail of a child, but there was one time, it was nothing of the sort. Then the sea howled. It was not thunder, not a strong wave clashing with my ship, no. It was like a voice. It spoke to me in a language I cannot describe. A sound muttered by a living something. A call unlike anything I have heard before. And I understood. What did you understand? I understood there was no more freedom for me, that the sea now had other lords. And whoever they were, I did know they would not share it. What happened then? As I navigated back to shore, I lost control of my ship in a great storm. The rocks of the cliff did the rest. I do not know where the remains of my dear Augustine ended up with the passing of years and tides. I looked for them once, for many moons, but all I found was this bar at the bottom of the bottom of the empty glass. I have never returned to the shore since. May she forgive me. Now leave me be. Well, dude, you must have been lazy at looking, because honestly, she is just right down there. That was the first thing I found. You have the gratitude of me and my whiskey. All that blathering worked up a right sore thirst. Do you want a bell from your ship? Why, that bell is from Augustine. My Augustine. Where on earth did you find it? I found it on a beach near the shipwreck. I thought I would never see it again. I'll clean it and make it shine anew. Wigport Beach? Our beach? Why, I must go. I must go straight away. Oh, to be reunited with my poor Augustine. What will remain of her? No, no, I dare not go. Oh, but I must. Good day to you, sir. The lady's back in town. Tell me about Captain Morwell. Does he come here often? Fred? He's a regular. A sad, lonely drunk. And that's it. I did something. I don't know what. But I did something. Maybe let's go down there to the Augustine and see if the guy has something to tell me. Or if he drowned. Because he was so drunk, he'll stumble on the beach and just drown. Oh my god, what have I done? Maybe I've made a mistake. He's here, alright. Neither the cracks in your hull nor your flaking paint, none of it matters. You are beautiful as ever, Augustine. Today we'll watch the sunset together. Good sir, I cannot put into words what a great service you have rendered to this drunken knave. Just as you, a stranger, have brought me to my lost treasure, may this old sailor's spyglass, in whatever way it can, help light the way to yours. Take it. It is a gift from the heart. Ah, that's nice. Let's look at the tree. Oh, I can look at the tree? But I have a telescope. Nice. I would love to have one in real life too. But what can I see from the telescope? Let's try the church again. It is closed. And nobody is censoring. Okay, she can't tell me anything more. These people don't want to talk to me. The fish guy, the captain, didn't leave anything on the table, so let's just leave. Let's look at the map. What's the other place that I can go to? Town Square. Oh, this is Town Square. And this is the inn. Ah, this is where we live. I should respect Kaufman's privacy. Kaufman's coat. How are you feeling? I'm feeling alright, mein Freund. Just a bit tired. Father Oscar. I've discovered the identity of the man we seek. Oscar is the priest in Wigport's parish. The church door is closed. My dear Wakefield, what advice can I offer? A church would not remain closed all day. If you must wait, then do so, and in the meantime, talk to the villagers. It's early, but I'm starting to order things for myself for Christmas now. Excited for things. Honestly, I also start thinking about Christmas like in September because I want to have like presents ready before there's gonna be like a shopping spree craze everywhere, and you know, like hard to get anything delivered to you because everybody is ordering delivery. So I also like ordering early. I already bought a present for my sister. She told me it was so funny. She called me the other day and she was like, buy me ticket to Rammstein concert next year. And I was like, wait, what they're playing? Wait, what's happening? And I was like, yeah, sure, it's gonna be a Christmas present. And she was like, yes. And so I bought my sister tickets for Rammstein concert. I got a DS again the other day. Put that away. Now I've ordered 3 games for it and a Deltarune poster from Fangamer. Nice! Speaking of DS, I was literally today thinking about picking up my old 3DS and playing New Leaf again. Because I missed that game. I know I have New Horizons and it's nice and it's a perfectly great game. But I for some reason I miss New Leaf. I don't know why. Maybe, honestly, I think it may be like a little bit of a nostalgia. I'm gonna power it up, I'm gonna play it, and the internet was never the same after Isabel. Isabel, yeah. Isabel is like... She is definitely. She is the most of things. Of the internet dogs. But I have to say that the best Isabel is a wife. Isabel is a wife. Brilliant. But honestly, I have to say that jeez, I have no brain today. I'm sorry. Isabel is a wife. Oh, I wanted to say that the memes when Animal Crossing and Doom was coming out at the same time, the fan art, the animations, everything, it was just like perfect. Brained, exactly. I'm not sure if I managed to go much further today, honestly, because today is absolutely brained day. I thought that maybe this time it will be better, but vaccine is almost killing me. Remember seeing some dudes being so mad at the cute crossover art for that. It was hilarious. How can you be mad at that, honestly? That's the... I don't know, maybe it's just something about me loving the contrast of this cutesy thing and Doom. And like Doom guy being in the Animal Crossing universe and Isabel with a shotgun killing demons. Oh my god, that was the best. Mad because Doom guy is not cute. He is cute. In Doom Eternal, in the multiplayer thing, there's also like a skin you can have that's like a unicorn, if I remember correctly. I still haven't finished Doom Eternal. I might come back to that. But honestly, I like Doom 2016 more. I don't know, there's just something about it that brings me joy. Maybe the pacing, or maybe the fact that there isn't like this intricate lore with space crusaders of God something something, space order of saint knights crusaders that Doom guy suddenly is part of. That got my brain in a twist, and my brain just rejected it, because I prefer the Doom guy who was jacking off, who was just a who was just a security guy who was jacking off to like Playboy when suddenly the demons attacked. I remember when Doom Eternal had cosmetic events and multiplayer, I unlocked Archvile in a suit from one Alien event, and I love that because it's so silly. Oh, I don't know which one is it. I'll have to look it up. Wait, let me look it up already because I'll forget. Doom Eternal Arch Vial? Skin? Oh! Is the thing with teeth? Huh? The hipster one? Oh. It's oh wow. Is it the hipster one? Because it's amazing. A church would blah, 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 blah. There was an alien themed event for it, and one skin was in a suit like Men in Black. Oh, in a suit like Men in Black. Okay, because this one is a hipster in like sunglasses and jeans. Oh my god, and he has a coffee. That's pretty funny. Okay, but not this one. Doom Eternal. Oh, there's skins. Okay. A hipster, blue flame, cool guy. You'll have to send me the one you're talking about because I can't find it, sorry. Oh god, but let's get back to the Ashish would not remain close. Perhaps they will reveal something useful about the professor. Yeah. I can't find it myself. Aww. It's still snowing. An ugly painting. Ew. Okay, this guy is dying. But do you have it in game? Because you said you unlocked it. So does it still work for you? Maybe if you have the game installed someday, just take a screenshot. Or maybe you took a screenshot in look from a telescope at the lady. Let's try knocking again. It is closed. Oh, on PS4. It would take ages to install an update. Oh, I get it. I get it. I thought you had it on Steam, and I was like, maybe you took a screenshot or something. Do I need to wait here? Drink piss. Oh, you found it! Send me the link. Okay, blah, blah, blah. No church. Oh, No church. I have like an old cloth that says, if the birds fall silent, what am I missing? Oh, I see. Nice. Oh my god, but I also love the other ones. They are purple and blue. And as you probably know, I love purple. Oh god. Oh, I am getting worse. But it's fine. It is fine. It is fine. Can I speak to this guy a little bit more? And she likes purple? A shocker. Ow. Am I right? What am I missing? Planks. There are some planks. It's interesting that there are just some planks. What can I do with them? And he said, if you need to wait, just wait, but... But how can I wait? An elegant lady. She is probably a point of interest, but like, why? What if I want to go somewhere else? And why here we only have his room? Set his coat on fire. Wait, let's try again. Closed. Church would not remain closed all day. If you must wait, then do so, and in the meantime talk to the villagers. Well, the only villager that wants to talk to me is the girl at the bar, and I've used all of the dialogue options with her, and the captain that I also talked his ear off, and I managed to convince him to go down. Two fishermen giving me suspicious looks. But can we talk? Can I buy you guys a beer? And then we can talk, maybe. Or can we talk? Can we talk? I can send you like light signs, cloth. I don't know. I'll give you my cloth. Oh, maybe let's try. It's too frosted inside. Stretching. No. Oh, hi, Tanji. Oh, stretching is gonna. What dB? What dB? Okay, Goodman, thank you so much for the stretching. It's gonna be painful, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, God. Okay, no, I'm not stretching that arm. Oh, shit. No. Okay, I'm gonna stretch the other arm. And I'm gonna die. Ow. What this be? Oh, what this be? What happened to your limbs, Angie? I got the booster shot for COVID today, and it hurts a lot because at first you get the vaccine and it's fine, but then your muscle just like does not like it and it starts aching, and it gets progressively worse for me. So right now, when at first it was like a, like a slight ting in my arm, but right now whenever I try to move my left arm, it feels like somebody wants to pull it out from the socket, and it's not nice. But yeah, thank you for stretching. I'm gonna stretch my back a little bit, and that's all I can do right now. I'm sorry. But Tanji, to answer your question, this is The Last Door Season 2. I finished The Last Door 1. It is a point-and-click adventure, but it's like spooky, scary stuff. It's like... it's not like jump scares and such. It's more like creepy vibes. And I like it very much for that. But I am stuck. I don't know what to do right now. I am a little tired. I am a little sore. I am a little sleepy. And my brain does not want to work properly. What am I missing? What am I missing? Or have I done... I should watch the first one then. The first one was very good, although there were some spooky things. And there was one jump scare which I absolutely knew it would happen, but I needed to do it to progress. So that was pretty funny when I tried to, like, you know, not to do it, but still did it and was very unhappy about it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Home stuck. I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. Homestuck, yes. I should be banned for homestuck crimes. Homestuck, indeed. Sorry. I'm confused. Please help. Wait, what? Wait, impress you're still going through it with your arm in pain and your brain feeling drained. Honestly, this game, I wanted to play this game because it is so great. At some point you'll make that a bad word here. Buzzing, I still want to add like a homestuck counter. Every time it is mentioned, I need to do like a command that somebody can write, or maybe every time there is a homestuck written in chat, there'll be some alert or something. I still want to implement it with how often it happens. But yeah, I am missing something. What? Okay, there's something, because I quickly checked the walkthrough because I am stuck and I don't know what to do. And it said, oh, go to the graveyard. And I'm like, what? But there's no graveyard here? There's only inn and town square? Wait, how do I get to the graveyard? And also it said to talk to the woman in the window? But she is closing it every time I approach her. Oh, excuse me, are you spying on me? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Luma's timed out buzzing for 1 second. Thank you, Loomis. Oh. Bad for homestuck crimes. I'm sorry, I did not mean to. Well, you are not from these parts, are you? No, I'm just passing through.
Hi, Auntie.
Hi, Loomis. Are you alright? Yes. Could you do me a favor? For a long time I've wanted to visit the tomb of my lover, but I cannot leave the house due to my illness. Could you please leave the flowers there? No one in this village will do this service for me. Alright. Where is that place? Oh, you could not know how grateful I am. You are a good, kind person. You can go to the graveyard through the path right here. The name you need to look for is Carter. Ah, and now we have a graveyard. Okay. I just got home from work. Oh, nice. Is it weekend time for you, buzzing? Loomis? I'm sorry. How am I? I am barely holding on. No, honestly, I'm alright. Just my hand is very, very sore and my brain is a little foggy. I got work again tomorrow. Aww. You are very dedicated to your work. I mean, I am surprised that the library is open like on the weekend. It's not open on the weekend in Poland. At least not that I heard of. Ah. Why were you spying on me? Oh, do not put it like that. It sounds so terrible. I just watch folks passing by. I can't leave the house, so I spend my days at the window. It is awful interesting. Tell you what, Angie, my arm hurts every Friday. I think it's because just seeing you is a booster. Aww. Oh my god, Loomis, you are so charming. You have a way with words. I think it comes with being a librarian. You learn a lot about people this way, you know? Really? What can you tell me about myself? I've only observed you for a while, but I can tell you are on an important mission, looking for someone dear. There is a worry over your shoulders and a long way ahead of you. Well, that was remarkable. I am frankly astonished. What can you tell me about Captain Morvell? Just half a day tomorrow. My weekends are Sunday and Wednesday. Oh, that's great, because honestly I thought that you have only one day off and I was very sad when I was thinking about it. But you're telling me that you have 2 days in a week, but they are just not together. I mean, that's still great, right? Also, isn't it late for you to coming back from work? Isn't it like 8 p.m. for you? What can you tell me about poor Fred is always drunk. In the old times when he was not sailing, he had long walks on the beach and looked happy. But now, rare is the occasion when he gives a quick glance at the coast. He has lost all hope. Oh, I gave him back his hope. The Last Door, Chapter 2. So that first part was a lie. Hi, Octa. Exactly, that's exactly what I said at the beginning of the stream. Like, it is Last Door 2. The lastest door. The latest door. What can you tell me about the barmaid?
Wild ding dangly do. Hello there, Angie.
Hello. Hello. Ava is a woman with a strong character. Once I saw her kick out a group of drunk sailors from the pub without a doubt. She is in a bad mood lately because the business is not what it used to be. She'll not leave the village though, as did the others. Ooh, why? The Fridays I finish at 7. Most days it's 5, but the library has one weekend opening a week for people who can't make it other times. That is so great, actually, because I would be visiting the library near me if it was open like during my non-working hours. But usually when I'm done with the work, it's already closed, and that's why I also use my ebook reader and like online stuff because I can't go there. Although I would love to, you know, borrow a physical book. That would be so great. Hadn't done a howdy in a while. Howdy, howdy, howdy. All the libraries in our circuits have different opening times, so there's usually one in each area that's open. Oh, that sounds so handy, honestly. Sorry. Let me see, what can you tell me about Father Oscar? He is a man who has lost his purpose. I see him walking aimlessly in the morning and evening, nervous and doubtful. Oh. Interesting. Okay, but let me go to the graveyard because I was supposed to visit. Ooh, I'm sorry. I was just changing position and had to move my arm. Let's go to the graveyard, the best place in town. I don't know why I saw this melancholic music and this scene, and the first thing I thought about was the scene from Phantom of the Opera when Christine is visiting her father in the graveyard. Rose Carter. Is it gonna be this Carter? Gerald, wait, does it say anything? No, it just says Rose Carter. 85. Oh, it was a couple of years. It was 7 years ago. Bury my body with the salted driftwood, with the green seaweeds and the worn out ropes where I can feel the cold autumn breeze. Gerald. Farewell to those of you that walk beside my grave. Here I lie, my name written on stone under the sun. Do not bring flowers to this place, for rum is all I crave. Now I rest under the same stars I sailed by when alive. Daniel. Daniel, this was Mary Jane. And this is empty. There is no name, date, or epitaph on this gravestone. Creepy. But there is Rose Carter. Rose needs some flowers. Oh! The bells of the church. It seems the priest is calling mass. Oh, so that... Dig it up. With my bare hands? Oh, I got to the tree. Oh. Oh, hello. Good morning. I am Dr. Wakefield. You come from the town, don't you? You needn't answer. I know by your accent. Be careful round these cliffs. This is no place for tourists. It's hardly a place for anyone now. Oh, hi, the best. How are you? The man snorts. You best be on your way back. Strange things have been happening here. What do you mean? Seaman. The edge snorts. It was supposed to be a man snort. I tried my best manly snort. The seamen and fishermen alike swear to have heard voices in the rising tide. Inhuman screams, some of them say. And there are some who claim to have witnessed ungodly things in the dead of night. I once saw a ghastly thing crawling out there amongst the rock. Seaman. Yes. Scream to shreds, you say? Screams, you say? People have heard screams coming from the sea? Bloody drunks. Amongst. Bloody drunks, they say the sea howls at them. As if that was something new. What did you see in the rocks? That thing. The one you saw in the rocks. Can you tell me more about it? Late night it was. Me on my boat. Me on me boat. Fishing. That's when I gets the best catch. When I saw it. Not under the water, as the others say. It was on a rock. Perched there. Like it was smelling for something. Was it Gollum? The shape of it, like nothing I ever saw before, not walking on the earth, nor swimming in the sea. The thing was big and hunched over like a crouching man. The way it moved, it made my flesh crawl. Me boat becomes boat. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, yes, I can see it. Like Thomas the Tank Engine, but with a boat. Whatever it was, the mist itself was its ally, hiding it from my bare eyes. And in the end, disappearing all away together. I swear I should see that horror again. I swear, should I see that horror again, I will take my most vicious harpoon and thrust it so deep in its wretched body that they will have to bury them together. Guy like thrusting his harpoon, I guess. So what are you doing up here? I come here when I can to watch the shore, just in case that thing comes back. The mist down there is just too thick. I can see better from here, even if my eyes are not what they used to be. Damn it, if I could somehow regain my once sharp eyesight again, by God, I would impale that abomination for sure. On your harpoon. Here, have this. Ah! Here. This man is unaware of his double entendres. He's been a seaman. He's been a seaman for too long. Would this help you watch the shore? Why, it is old to be sure, but this telescope has been patched up to a rare beauty. You have my thanks, stranger. I am in debt. Oh, what is that on the cliff there? Well, blow me. But if it isn't the Wright's old summer house, I thought it entirely destroyed. If it looks like you can get there using the old cliff path. Excuse me, did you say blow me? Did you say the Wright's summer house? There's a summer at this town? Oh god, yeah, well, yeah. He's thanking you for polishing his telescope and exclaiming, blow me. Ah, yes. I mean, either he's unaware or he's doing this on purpose. And now I'm thinking if the developers wrote it like on purpose, being like, blow me. I never saw it myself. I was too young at the time, but everyone around here knows the story well. It was a terrible tragedy, you see. One night, there was a landslide just beneath the house. Most of the building fell sheer into the sea, leaving only yonder ruins. Many died, though by a miracle young Master Wright was spared. You can see it from here. Look, right there on the other side of the beach. Can you see it? Aha. Oh ho ho! New location. Sharp rocks peek out from beneath the wave. These must be treacherous waters to sail. A wind-swept old gnarly tree is clinging to the cliff with what roots remain. Someday it will fall into the ocean below. But not today. Okay, I think we can leave this place. Let's go to the summer house. I could go talk to the guy at church. Oscar. Priest Oscar. Oscar the Grouch. But let's go to the... let's go to the town square. Let's go talk to the priest. Why not? Wait, maybe, before I do that, maybe I can go here and talk to her again. No, I can't. Ooh, I just thought of a cool story idea. Ooh, share. If you want. Unless it's like a story idea for RPG, I need to write it down. Or something. But writing down ideas is so great. I remember one time I was I read somewhere that because the best ideas come to you like middle of the night. I remember, and also I wanted to like write down my dreams to remember them in the morning. And I remember like having this notepad next to my bed and notebook and a pencil. And I woke up in the middle of the night. I searched for it and I wrote down like 3 words. I don't remember exactly what they were. I remember wolves, nails, like metal nails, not like the ones on your hand, but the ones you like knock into wood. Wolves, nails, and something, and I don't remember what. And I remember that when I was writing it down in my notebook, it was like, ah yes, this is perfect, I'll understand what I mean in the morning. In the morning I woke up, I read that, and I was like, what the fuck? And I still can't remember what this idea, what this dream was. What was it about? I don't know. To this day, and I'm still wondering. The window has been boarded up. Yes, my bedside notebook is full of those. Spider trees. A confessional. So Wickport serves a Catholic congregation. Oh no, it's the Catholic Church. I need to leave or I'm gonna just burst into flames any second now. Good morning. Good morning, my son. Does no one come to the church anymore? What's the matter, father? What happened to your parishioners? The village has seen bleak times. Many have left, and the rest have lost their faith. Every day I ring the bells, but no one answers. May God have mercy on their souls. Why do you suppose that is? I could not say. The mist that shrouds this coast and the shapes that swirl within have long been a source of hearsay, but lately the stories people tell are not of pirates and smugglers, but something more sinister. Some say the devil himself has come out of the has come to our shore. It is a rumor I dare not disregard. I did make a D&D adventure based on one of my nightmares, though. Same, honestly. I had a dream one time where there was like such a I went to a room that was so dark, but the darkness was like, I don't know how to describe it, like a mist. It was surrounding you, it was limiting your vision. You basically couldn't see a thing. Not any light. If you had a lantern, you could see the light, but it did not like penetrate any of the darkness. It was like so thick and so impenetrable. That's the only thing I can say. And I made like a D&D story that basically there was a house that there was a family living in a house, but suddenly they like disappeared and nobody knows what happened. And it was said that the house is cursed or haunted, because in this house there was one room that was this thick darkness, and every time somebody went into that room they could hear like distant voices, whispers, and they could like feel something moving and passing them, but you know, it was impossible to determine. And when they left that room, it was, you know, normal daylight and people just didn't exist there. Basically, I made it that this darkness was like another dimension, that something magical happened and just removed the family from the world and moved them into this alternate reality somewhere, and you could hear the echoes. And basically, the whole room was moved to this alternate reality, and in its place, there was this darkness. I liked it though. Spooky, yes, spooky. I like spooky stories. I once made also like a short bit in a campaign where there was somebody brought a you know those was it mushrooms that I don't want it to sound bad. Basically, I invented The Last of Us again. Those spores or this parasite, I don't remember right now exactly what it is. I think those were mushrooms that change ants into zombies. That basically the ants that carry the spores of those mushrooms lose control. The yes, and they like walk as high on the tree as they can to die over there. So yeah, I came up with something like that, but it was like on a slightly bigger scale. That the team found a deer that looked weird, that it looked like it was eaten by, that it was like dissolving internally because there were like mushrooms eating it from the inside, and there were like spores surrounding it. Because basically in my head the story was that some traveling merchant bought something that was infected with this fungus, but then something happened that the fungus infected him, and he started like traveling, just looking for a place to die. He started being a zombie, just going with this fungus, and he died in the forest. And suddenly the animals surrounding the place where he died started getting infected as well. So yeah, my team had to find the source of it, and they had to burn it. And they were encountering like zombie animals. You can use that idea if you want. Did he climb the top of the tall building? No, he wanted to climb the tallest tree in the forest. No, he was just looking for the densely populated place because I changed the motivations of this fungus slightly. The story idea that hit me was kind of like Final Destination. That is following a character that keeps evading them, but whenever that makes an attempt and they evade, someone near them dies. So they are evading the authorities that believe they are a serial killer. I mean, this is a great idea, but I can also, it sounds a little bit morbid, but honestly, it also reminds me a little bit of a plot of Pushing Daisies. And I can imagine, I don't know why, but I know it's morbid, but in my mind, it's like a dark comedy. I hope it is in your mind as well, Octa. Like a dark comedy. Okay. I need to watch that show. I saw a couple of episodes. It is a great show. Too bad. I think it only had one season. I have a similar thing with my setting with the crystal trees that corrupt things that touch them. They are surrounded by giant mutated crystal insects. Oh, that is cool. Wait, but do they work like are those crystal insects still moving, or is it changing living things into like statues? Because that also like a great idea. Have I told you guys that once I wrote a they're still moving, but now they serve the tree. The greater good. That is a great idea. But I can imagine that throughout the years there must be a lot of insects there. That crystal swarms just... Oh, but they must be beautiful. I'm imagining like crystal swarms shimmering in the sun, like flying around. Oh, like fish in the sea. Like sometimes you can see them shimmering and floating in like formations. It works on animals and people, but it's mainly insects that get caught. Well, obviously, yeah. Because insects like trees and other plants. But this reminds me, once I wrote like a short story for a group of friends. I think I mentioned it on the last stream that, you know, they woke up in a dark place. They didn't know who they were. They had no memory. And basically their goal was to discover who they are and what happened. And I came up with like two routes for them because I had an idea that they could either go deeper into the caverns that that they woke up in, or they could try going outside. And if they went deeper, I came up with like a a city of, what is it called? Salamanders, because they like lava and they like warm places that they could help them regain memories. Or if they went outside, I came up with like a village of a fungus people that would give them wild trips, that would help them, wild visions that would help them regain their memories. I was so sad because I played with two separate friend groups, the same story. And I was so sad that they both chose to go deeper instead of going outside. I was like, oh, you would have such a nice time with the fungus people. It is illegal to go anywhere near a crystal tree because a crystallized human is so dangerous. But people do it anyway because it makes such valuable jewelry. Like, wait, do they make jewelry out of people? People change into crystals, or do they change things into crystals to make jewelry later? Insects love trees. They always want to give them a big smooch. Yes, who doesn't? Nobody went to Mushroom Town. They would have a great time there. Maybe next time. Maybe I need to come up with like a new story. I want to DM again so bad though. I have so many cool ideas for stories. And I want to play again, but like, oh my god. Not enough time in day. Okay. Let's finish this this episode. They smash up the crystal tree with axes. But wait, doesn't the axe change the crystal as well? And sell the crystal shards for jewelry. It's safe to touch once the tree is dead, but if one of the insects drags you into the tree, you come out as a monster. Wait, how big are those insects? I thought those like flies. The tiny ones. How do insects drag somebody? Or maybe if there's like a swarm. Like in Mass Effect 2! I need more details. But you come out as a monster. Oh, but that is such a cool idea. And so pretty, honestly, in my mind as well. They get bigger when they're crystallized. The people assuming direct control. This hurts you, Shepard. Oh man, Mass Effect 2 is the best. I think Mass Effect 2 is the... Ow! Sorry, the best out of all Mass Effects. Although, I feel Mass Effect 3 would be the best, if not for the ending. I remember playing through this game and thinking, oh, this is great, great story, and then there comes the ending and I'm like, ah. Anyway.
See her.
Oh my god. Nobody used it in a long while, and it caught me by surprise! Thank you, Octa. Ah, my husband. My husbando. I was thinking maybe switching it up a little bit to have like a couple of random husbands popping out. That would be funny. But no, he is my one true husband. He's looking over me. I'm looking at the shelf that's above my computer, and he's there, watching over me. My green husband. Okay, I think I'm telling it for the fourth time. Let's get back to the game. Are you personally acquainted with Professor Wright? Ah, why yes, of course. Adam was rather. Is not merely a parishioner, but one of my closest friends. Since our youth, we enjoyed many scholarly, but sometimes quite fervent discussions. He being an anthropologist and myself a theologian. That is, until he fell ill. The term random husband killed me. I have a couple, you know. I think everyone should have a couple of waifus or husbands. Or both partners. But since he is like that, I have not visited him. Why haven't you visited him? Honestly, I must go, Father. Wait a moment, please. I need to ask you a small favor. Please give this to Adam. I don't know if it will mean anything to him now, but it will bring peace to my soul if there is some token of our friendship resting by his side. Aww. I can go back to the manor. Yes, I can visit that place that I unlocked. Hopefully unlocked. A humble altar made of unadorned marble. But it's marble. This neglected and decaying cross reflects the faith of the villagers all too well. Oh shit. Decaying cross. Oh well, okay, so sorry, where should we go? Let's go first to that place near the manor, if I can go there. Hopefully I can go there. And then we can go to the cliff. Oh, yes. Okay. I should have unlocked this thing now. Unless I need something to unlock it, and that's gonna turn out that... Yes! Clergyman removed the mask. Queen has no mask. Yes. There's an empty hole where her face should be. And this guy dropped the thing. The vase. Oh, he's going in for a hug. The central statue has shifted its position and the clay vessel has fallen to the ground. How did they move though? The clay vessel held by the statue is now broken into many pieces. There's an object among them. It must have been hidden inside. Grab it. It looks like a compass. It must be broken since it does not point north. What does it point though? Okay, let's go to the house in the cliff. Also, can I see the picture? A picture of two young men. They could be Professor Wright and Father Oscar. Okay, let's go to the cliff. Oh! It points somewhere else! A strange device. It cannot be a compass because it does not point north, but to seemingly random directions. And it changes. Oh! The door opens. The roots of this venerable tree tightly grip the rocks that anchor it against the harsh winds. Blah blah blah. The tree. The house. Okay, this is gonna be dangerous, but sure. An empty wardrobe. Its wood is rotted from long exposure to the sea air. This landscape shows the house as it was before the landslide ruined it. Oh, I don't know if it's a good idea going in here. Do you remember our family home, opulent and imperial? I lived all my days in that rumor-shadowed manor. Are you quoting something, Loomis? There's a peculiar indentation in the stone. Something creepy here. I need to find something to put there. Something creepy, and probably I'll open something. Okay, so now we can go to Adam. These rocks look like they remain from the landslide. Okay, let's leave for now. And go back to the manor. Although maybe let's try the inn and speak to my friend. The house at the cliff. I discovered that Professor Wright's family once owned a house on the cliffs. According to one of the locals, Professor Wright almost died as a young man when the family's summer house was destroyed by a landslide. A house next to the sea, a landslide. Begging your pardon, Wakefield, but the answer is obvious, is it not? During the session, the professor said that the entrance to the tunnel was through a waterfall, not of water, but of rocks and mud. Is it too similar a description to be... It is too similar a description to be a coincidence. I theorize that the entrance to the tunnels is concealed somewhere in that house. I probably know how to get inside already. I found the thing to get inside. So let's get back to the manor. Oh, it's locked again. Okay. What is it pointing to? Interesting. Also, where is Mrs. Wait, this door is opened. I don't think it was before. Oh, is it her room? A cage covered with an embroidered cloth. The end of a phrase written on it is a visitor will call. It's empty. There's no bird inside. A coat stand. It is a simple wooden wardrobe. There is nothing of interest in here. Huh? There's a closet chest here. Is it her room? Okay, I have two of those. Okay, let's leave. Where is she? Oh. 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 The fire is out. How did this happen? I am scared. There's gonna be a jump scare here probably. Oh. Okay, the birds are not silent. The birds are still here. Okay, they are alright. I was worried that once I cross the door, it's gonna like... They're gonna jump me. The birds are gonna just fly right into my face. Okay. Where is the lady? Why is everything so dark? Why are the lights out? Okay, the bathroom is... Why is his bedroom door closed? I don't like it. Thanks. Thanks, I appreciate it. Okay, I am slightly worried. Okay, I think I should go to the basement. Because honestly, I think that's the only place I haven't checked. Oh, I thought I hear a sound, but I think those are just his footsteps. There's no music. Is there gonna be a jump scare here? I'm not gonna lie, this game is great at building like atmosphere. Why can't I see anything in here? Cave in. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing? It's so weird that I got this picture to give to the guy that lives here, but I can't give it to him. Am I missing something? Maybe let's try using this device in the attic again. Also, the lady is... Why isn't she here anymore? Why isn't she here? What the fuck? Or am I missing something in this room? Oh, I can open the chest now. Okay. That's definitely something that I missed. There's a key inside. Well, that's useful. Maybe it's the key to his room? That would make sense. What if the lady is in the chest? I was worried that it's gonna be so, honestly. It won't open. Okay, let's try open his bedroom door with this key. He's gone? What the fuck? Is the window... There's still snowing outside. I thought the window was open. There's an open book on the floor. The Book of Birds. It is a compilation of legends related to birds. Some of the text has been marked. The birds were traveling to meet their king when they reached a crossroad. The wretched crow tried to lead them astray and onto the path of mists. Many birds followed him and were lost forever beyond that veil. Only the wisdom of the crested hoopoe and the prudence of the red-feathered robin would lead the remaining 28 back onto the path of righteousness. Ever since the birds have sung their praise, for without the hoopoe and the robin, silence would have fallen forever. Yes. Yes, Lewis. Professor Wright's dressing gown and slippers. Okay, so I know that I probably need to silence. I need to cover them. I need to cover them. I have 2 cloth pieces. I need to cover them. The robin and the hoop something. But I hate it, honestly. Why is it so dark? Why is it so scary? Why is this game so scary? Okay, again, there is a black head on orange breast. No. There is Corvus. No. There is white wings and feather. No. Yellow beak. Gray breast and brown wings. And there's long legs. Pale brown breast inside this cage. Yellowish brown feathers. Red feathers on its head and breast. So this is gonna be our one bird. And Lucina, no. Is it missing? I think the one bird is missing. Perula. Corvus. Upua epops. Turdus merula. Passer domesticus. Wasn't there another one here? And you were... Ow. I think the one is missing, honestly. But let's cover this one. And let's go back to that room. What bird are you looking for? The bird called Hoopoe. The bird called Hoopoe. I think there was another one. Corvus cornix. Yeah, I think I think one is missing, and I think it was in that room. I think maybe if I cover the cage in that room, it's gonna do the job. I hear a creepy music and I don't like it. Oh, I can't. Okay, so maybe that's not it. I am sure that there was one cage with a bird called Hupua something. Oh, okay, so I've been looking at it and not seeing. All right, that also makes sense.
Ah!
Sorry. You think it's gonna be this one? All the birds have suddenly stopped their chittering. Somebody's ringing at the door? What the fuck? The door has been opened. Oh no! Oh no! The door has been opened. And... should I go outside? No, probably not. To the basement? I don't want to go to the basement. Let's try upstairs. Oh! Knock, knock? Oh my god, Mr. Wright! Is the window opened? The poor man, it looks as if his heart gave out on him. His eyes, my god, they are fixed with an expression of utmost terror. Let me see. His fists are clenched. He is holding onto something. It's some kind of a stone figurine. It's in the house. Yes, it is in the house. Oh my god, Octa! Thank you for lightening the mood. It's some kind of a stone figurine. He's holding it tightly, as if he was protecting it from someone. The figurine is beautifully carved, but it appears to be but one half of a larger artifact. It's the key. And he's dead. A cheerful scene that would have lifted my heart on any other day, it stands in stark contrast to the tragedy that has befallen this house. There is a thin layer of dust on the coat rack, but not on the coat. Check the coat, check its pockets. Check its pockets. This is serious. I must break the news to Kaufman, and of course the local authorities will have to be informed. Oh, okay. Oh, he's dead too? What's the matter, Kaufman? Do not worry, I have given him a mild sedative. What? Who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Armitage. The innkeeper called me because he was worried about your friend. Pleased to meet you. I'm Dr. Wakefield. What is Kaufman's symptoms? Strong cough and general feebleness, dizziness. It is too soon yet for diagnosis. It could be a simple cold, but the sudden onset and severity of his symptoms is certainly a concern. He must be monitored for the next few hours at least. Do not worry, Dr. Wakefield. I will remain here and take care of your friend. Kaufman is asleep. He breathes heavily and looks very pale. Coincidence? Could it be something serious? Doctor, this is far from my specialty, but do you think it could be something more serious? It is too soon to know. Let us wait and see how this condition develops. Is it going to be just a fragment of a bigger key, or is it just a fragment that fits perfectly here? Let's see. Oh! I think I need another piece of the fragment of this thing. Yeah, it looks like it's only a half. Okay. Vertiginous drop. I can see the waves crashing relentlessly against the rocks below. Let's try town square. Be there or be square. It's interesting. This this thing, this not a compass, seems to be pointing at the door every time. See, it points where the exit was. Oh wait, maybe I should tell the priest that his friend is dead. Wait, I didn't give him the picture before he died. Oh no. I feel so bad about it. It's locked. It is locked. Well, too bad. Oh, she's also like closed off. How about the graveyard? Is it also showing me the way? But it shows me the way to the other end. So let's see. Oh wait, no. Wait. It's pointing to something here. The compass points to this grave? What are you digging with, you old... Oh. Another piece of this thing. It seems to be only half of the larger statue. Like this statue? Joined together, the two pieces form an intricately carved figurine or idol. It is ancient, without a doubt. There's no joking in this game, Octa. This game is no jokes. This game has no sense of humor. Pre-watch psychic powers. Okay, let's put the idol there. Fits like a glove. It has triggered some secret mechanism. There's a passage behind the fireplace. It seems to lead into the cliff. Aye. There is a page. This must be the entrance to the underground tunnel. I must go on. There's a note on the floor. We shouldn't go inside though. Whatever you find down there, do not stop. Great. Do not stop. Distant piano melody. Okay, so we should go past the piano. And we should not stop. Alright. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Where the fuck am I? This is a dead end. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so we came from there. We are going straight. So it's straight. It's some viscous substance. It could be some kind of fungus or maybe the decomposed remains of an animal. Ew. Shit, this is a labyrinth. Okay, so I went straight, so let's keep going straight. There is a wide pit in the middle of the chamber. It descends deep into the dark. I think I hear the sound of the sea below. Oh. Okay, so it's straight, then fungus or animal remains, or both if Angie is making the story. Hey! Okay, so we went to the middle. Let's go to the middle again. A maze of twisty passages, all alike. I'm not loving it, not gonna lie. Part of this cave is blocked by a cave-in. Oh, maybe that's the one he made. You know, when he blew up the owner of this place, when he blew up the part of this thing. Okay, I came from here, so I should probably go here. All of these. Oh! When he blew up, yep. That's a body. These are human remains. The flesh is gone, but the bones look undisturbed. How long they have lain here? Why on earth did Professor Wright not alert the authorities? I must press on. What possible research could have led to this? The worst kind of research. Okay, left or right? Let's go left first. Let's go right first. Because I feel that's the way we are supposed to go, so let's go right first. If you ask me how to get back, I have no clue. The hole goes deep into the wall of the cave. There was something in there, probably. I prefer the piano. Oh! There is a strange metal device hanging from the ceiling. There is a grand piano placed in the middle of the room. Yeah. So we know that there's a creature that loves playing a piano here and is afraid of visitors. The Phantom of the Opera? Oh, great guess. Oh, is this a dead end? I think this is a dead end. The Phantom of the... You made the comparison. Right, yeah, you're right. Inside your mind. Oh no, I hate it here. Should I be going towards the strange breathing? Or away from strange breathing? The drawing represents a human figure stepping through some sort of archway door. Oh, this is a dead end. He's here, the Phantom of the Opera. I am so scared. Me. So this is the listening device from the house. So he built like A labyrinth? Oh. Is this the other side of that hole that I saw earlier? The small passage goes into the brick wall. It is too thin to pass through. I'm not loving it. I don't think we're coming back from this one, guys. No. Please. No. What is this place? Is this his lab? A strange machine. It does not seem to be working anymore. Ah, and you when the game gets spooky. Thanks, I hate it. I mean, I both hate and love it. There's a note on the floor. Who has gone will be back, not the same, but somehow changed, because that which lurks behind the door waits, and no one that has crossed through can hope to escape its blessing. I must tell Kaufman about this. Good luck, he is unconscious. These clothes are torn down to unrecognizable shreds. To shreds, you say? There's a tag in here with 2 initials, H.A. H.A.? H.A.? H.A. There's a large archway carved on the stone wall of the cave. There's gonna be a jump scare, right? Any second now. Huh? What was that? Part of the wall's stones seem to have dislodged from it, leaving behind a large dark hole. Oh no, something's coming. Oh. Back at home? The adventure continues in episode 3. Oh. Thank you, Octa. Scared the hair of ya. Absolutely. Ah, monster. I'm sorry, guys, but I'll be wrapping up for now. Ow. I'm sore and I'm losing my marbles. I'm struggling a little bit, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'll be continuing. Bep bep. Absolutely, yes. But wait. Where's my stuff? Okay, because I don't know if I told you that when I started stream, I discovered that my stream deck was not working because I totally forgot that today it told me to update it. So I updated it and I forgot to update like plugins in OBS or something. So my stream deck is not working for OBS and I have to manually change stuff. And that is a little annoying. But yeah. I'm just gonna... You know what, guys? Usually I would do a raid and sit and stick with the person for a little while, but I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go to bed. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna send you to Azra because she's the light of my
I just-
life, and she's gonna, and yes, and she needs all the love. She just started Cyberpunk, so let's go raid her and send her all the love. Thank you all for hanging. Thank you for listening. Me just complaining all the time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday if I survive. I'll probably be staying in bed most of the day tomorrow. So yeah, take care. Thank you so much. You guys are lovely. And happy spooky season, because we're starting spooky season, going strong. So yeah, let me see. Take care. Bye.